Hi everyone. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today, we're going to dive deep into what we explored in the previous two parts. From building the right habits, staying consistent with discipline, to understanding how small daily actions can completely transform your results. If you find this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Let's get started. Early morning, drizzle falls pitter-patter on the old corrugated iron roof. Water droplets rolling down the eaves, soaking the faded rubber slippers. Huyen, the young mother, bends under the canopy of lush green mustard greens, her voice gentle as she calls, "Mom, are you up yet?" The little girl rubs her eyes, her messy hair tousled, stepping out in an oversized raincoat, looking utterly adorable. The mother and daughter quietly walk between the muddy furrows, the small hands trembling as they pick tender mustard leaves. Huyen bends down, pointing to each leaf. "Pick the small ones, dear. Let the plant grow bigger. We'll stir-fry them tomorrow." Her voice is warm, like a small flame warming the chilly morning. The girl nods, her eyes lighting up when her mother praises, "I love mustard greens." Rain soaks into their hair and shoulders, but the smiles of mother and daughter are like sunlight piercing through the clouds. When the sky darkens, Huyen pulls her child into her arms and whispers, "Go inside and study. It's getting late." The shadows of the two fade behind the weathered wooden door, leaving the garden glistening with rainwater, where day by day, hope is diligently nurtured. The rain continues to fall, like the heartbeat of the house growing little by little. Afternoon fades softly, sunlight gently dimming over the ground. The sun-tanned husband, kneels down, hammer in hand, eyes focused on the rough wooden door. Huyen stands beside him, holding the plank, her voice soft. "Hold it steady, honey." The hammer strikes rhythmically, each nail driven deep into the hinge. Sweat rolls down Dee's forehead, but his eyes brighten as the door closes. No more drafts. "It's warm now, dear," he says, his voice deep and warm. Huyen smiles, her calloused hand lightly touching the door. "Our home is growing." They sit on the doorstep, looking at the simple house, chatting about the future, tiling the floor, concreting the yard, one step at a time. "We're not well off yet, but if we save, it'll be okay," Huyen whispers. De nods, his gaze determined. The new door doesn't just shield from rain and wind, but also protects their dreams. The afternoon breeze blows through, carrying warmth from the home built with sweat and love. The stove crackles, smoke spreading the aroma of stir-fried cucumber with meat in the small kitchen. Huyen carries a steaming bowl of food, smiling. "This is payment for you, Day, for installing the door." The whole family gathers on the old mat. Day, Huyen, the little girl, Grandma. The firelight illuminates sun-tanned faces, eyes sparkling. Night falls. The oil lamp flickers dimly. The girl sings her lesson, her voice clear. "One green, delicious." Huyen sits beside her, smiling. "So good. Tomorrow the teacher will praise you." She ties her daughter's hair, puts on old socks, worn-out shoes with peeling soles. "Put on your socks. Your feet will get cold," Huyen reminds. The sound of a motorbike echoes in the alley. Uncle Day arrives. "I'll take the mother and daughter to school," he says. Huyen hugs her child, whispering, "Be good. Listen to the teacher." Before leaving, Day and Huyen discuss. Tomorrow is the full moon. Let's pick oranges to sell. Earn some extra. Their eyes meet with determination. Bibi, the little puppy, is told to stay home. The motorbike sound fades away, leaving the house quiet but full of hope. The night is cold, but their hearts are warm. The child's learning journey, the parent's livelihood struggle, all heading toward a brighter future. Vegetables from our garden, honey, Huyen picks for Dee. The girl picks a piece of meat for Grandma. Grandma's tired, eat this, Huyen teases, only caring for Grandma, not Mom. Laughter rings out, drowning the rain on the porch. They talk about tiling the floor, concreting the yard, about saving days. The stove fire doesn't just cook rice, but also cooks family bonds. When the rice bowl is empty, the girl wants to wash dishes, but Grandma waves her away. Let me. You go study. The family's shadows dance on the earthen wall, shimmering in the firelight. A simple moment containing a future being built. The sky clears with sunshine, golden light covering the vast orange grove. The scent of ripe oranges wafts in the wind, sweet just from the smell. Day and Huyen walk between straight rows of trees, hands swiftly picking large, plump golden oranges under the sun. Honey, this one must be really sweet, Huyen says, then bites a piece. Orange juice flows down the corner of her mouth. She bursts into laughter. Dee looks over, smiling kindly. That's my sales charm right there. They pick and chat, calculating. Huyen says, tomorrow on the full moon, it'll sell well for sure. De nods, wiping sweat from his forehead. Sweat soaks their shirt backs, but the smiles on their lips never fade. Each orange dropping into the sack is a small hope, tiny but truly full. The garden owner stands afar, nodding satisfied. The orange sacks gradually fill. Day ties them tight. Huyen wipes sweat, looks at him, voice gentle. Keep going, honey. Our home will be fine. The wind rustles through the leaves, carrying the cool, sweet orange scent, mingling with the couple's laughter. The fragrance of labor, of love, of persistent days rising from the smallest things. The next morning, the schoolyard buzzes with red flags and children's voices. Dee stops the bike at the gate. Huyen bends down to retie her daughter's shoelaces. The old shoes worn at the heels, but washed spotlessly clean. Go to class obediently. Listen to the teacher. Don't run around, okay? Huyen instructs. The girl nods, eyes sparkling, then waves goodbye to Mom. I'm going to school, Mom. Laughter spreads across the schoolyard, blending with the drumbeat signaling class time. The girl runs quickly into the brick yard, her shoes making a cheerful clop-clop sound. Hello, teacher, her small voice clear. The teacher smiles, pats her head. So good, now everyone sit neatly. The chorus sings, One green, green, delicious. The melody Huyen heard her practice over and over last night until memorized. Standing outside the gate, Huyen looks through the iron frame, her eyes suddenly blurring. In the morning sunlight, the image of her daughter, sitting studiously, is like a small sprout growing in the family's dream. De places his hand on Huyen's shoulder, voice deep. Keep going, dear. The child's future lies in every day we try. She turns, nods slightly. They look into the schoolyard one last time, then start the engine, the exhaust sound echoing far on the red dirt road. The motorbike rolls away, leaving behind the image of red flags flying and children laughing and playing. Huyen looks back, seeing her daughter still waving, eyes bright as the morning sun. The girl's journey is also the parent's journey. Every step on the old shoes, every drop of father's sweat, every frugal meal of mother, all heading towards something simple yet sacred, a brighter future, a warmer home, and a happy life built from their own laboring hands. The market has started bustling. Voices call out everywhere. Sweet oranges here, fresh garden oranges, 30,000 per kilo. Huyen stands next to Diep, hands swiftly weighing bags of oranges for customers, a smile always on her lips. Day says with a firm yet friendly voice, "Oranges from our garden. Juicy. You'll be hooked after one bite." Buyers crowd, hands passing money continuously. A lady customer smiles and asks, "Discount a bit. 35,000, okay?" Huyen nods immediately, gently replying, "Yes, ma'am." In just a moment, the large, full sacks of oranges are nearly gone. The money basket grows heavier, sweat wets their foreheads, but Huyen's eyes shine bright. Dee looks over, softly says, "Good profit today." Huyen replies, voice joyful yet humble, "Yeah, one day at a time, our home is moving forward, honey." When the market ends, the two pack up, the old motorbike loaded with empty sacks. Behind is a small bag of money but full of effort. Morning sunlight shines on tired yet happy faces. They look at each other, smile lightly. Another day passes, another small but sure step, bringing them closer to the dream of a cozy home, with tiled yard, with eaves where the whole family can sit, watching the rain without fear of cold. In this video, we continue exploring the power of discipline, daily habits, and consistency, the hidden keys that separate success from failure. Through real-life stories and practical insights, you'll learn how to stay committed even when motivation fades, and how a few small changes in your routine can completely reshape your life. We also uncover the mindset behind growth, how to think, act, and push through when things get tough. But what if the biggest transformation doesn't come from doing more, but from doing less and doing it right? Stay until the end, because the next part might just change how you see your own potential forever.